Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Ocho, Tennessee is moving on from Nico Lamaleava. He's the starting quarterback. He was scheduled to make $2.4 million in NIL and collective money. He saw the quarterback from Georgia, Beck, leave and go get $4 million from Miami. He stopped coming to practice. I guess he missed some meetings and so forth and so on. And until they bumped it up to $4 million, he blah, blah, whatever the case. I'm going by what I read, Chad. I don't know if this is true or not. I'm just saying that's what's being reported.
Right.
Ocho, you and I talk a lot about this, basing your value on what someone else is making.
Come on now.
2.4 million. And maybe he's looking at it like, hey, maybe I should get this, I should get that.
Right.
But this is the way I look at it, Ocho. And I think I've had this conversation with you. If you did something special and nobody told you that it was special, would you still feel special? So if Carson Beck doesn't leave Georgia and go gets $4 million, is 2.4 still enough?
Come on now.
Me, I could tell you I did this, I did that, but that's not why you do things. I feel even if nobody knows I did something special, because I did it out of the kindness of my heart, I still feel special. The young man is going to have to understand, never base your value on what someone else has gotten.
Comparison is a thief of joy, every time. Can I ask you a question? Who won the national championship last year?
Ohio State.
Who did Ohio State play?
Notre Dame.
Tennessee's quarterback. When it comes to ranking of quarterbacks last year, Shedeur Sanders, Beck, Cam Ward,
Jackson, Dart from Ole Miss. No, I don't think anybody. I don't think anybody had him up there.
Okay. I'm just asking. I understand NIL is important. It's a good thing. But if you are what you think you are, then they wouldn't have had no problem paying you what you think you're worth. They wouldn't have no problem. They wouldn't. They've seen what Carson Beck has done at Georgia.
Yep.
So he was able to get what he wants at Miami. If you want a pay raise, then what you do up on the field. It's pretty easy, especially now that they're allowed to play players in college. If your play is that spectacular, where you feel you need a bump from 2.4 to 4, then your play would show exactly why you need that bump. He didn't come to practice. He didn't show up, and they moved on from him. What does that tell you? What does that tell you?
If you're what you say you are, if you're playing that way, there are people in Knoxville, there are other things that you probably would have had an opportunity.
Listen, I'm just
if I want to raise, Ocho, if I want to raise, I can't just not show up from ESPN like, you know what, I'm supposed to come on Mondays and Tuesdays. Like, nah. I'm supposed to be out on assignment. Nah. What?
It's really easy. It's really easy. If you want $4 million, you get the money by what you do on the field. If you're only making 2.5, you're only making 2.5 for a reason.
How much?
You're only making 2.5.
Ocho, how much you making right now though?
Well, he probably gonna go somewhere else.
He ain't making nothing. But here's the thing: the way I look at Ocho, he's one of these people that quit a job before he has another one lined up. Now, maybe he has one already lined up. Maybe he's talked to a program that can give him $4 million. Maybe that's the case.
Whoa. Slow down real quick. The programs that can pay that kind of money for a quarterback are Power 5 schools. You do know all Power 5 schools right now have a starting quarterback already, right? Come on now.
Well, I guess we're going to find out, Ocho. Hopefully it works out for the young man. Hopefully.
One, it's all about competing. So now you put yourself in a predicament where you got to go somewhere else and beat somebody else out. because the schools that have the kind of money to pay you $4 million are the big boys, and all the big boys have starting quarterbacks.
Ocho, Matt Eberflus handling of the infamous Hail Marys loss annoyed Bears players Caleb Williams revealed. How Eberflus handled it all at the time for that game was, I think, one of the things that throughout the locker room people talked about and were annoyed by. Eberflus had him. Hold on. What about the DB that was joshing around with the fans? What about the accountability of the players if he was where he was supposed to be? See, that's what annoys me about these Gen Z, is that they want to absolve themselves of responsibility, accountability. Now we see the guy. He's over there doing this. The play is going on. He's making fun of the people and the fans who have no impact on the game. And then the quarterback blames the head coach.
Listen, Unc, you know how it is in situations like that. We go over all that on Fridays, huh?
Yes.
We go over every scenario possible on Friday, just in case it happens.
So let me ask you this.
Just do what you do in practice.
And the one thing that we didn't do is that when we run those flows and we practice, the guys on the defensive side, they're not messing with the people in the stands.
Oh, absolutely.
So
not.
Caleb Williams, you don't mind me asking, so what responsibility, what was that? Was his last name Stevenson? Who was that DB number 29? So I just want to know, I just want to hear him say, what Tyreek Stevenson, Caleb Williams, as a guy, two guys that played in the NFL, what responsibility, what role did Tyreek Stevenson play in that? I know you said there were things permeating throughout the locker room that Eberflus when you lost that game. I just want to hear you say what role you believe he played in that.
Right. Now, Unc, was this said recently by Caleb Williams? We're not misquoting anything he said, right?
How Eberflus handled it at the time for that game,
right,
I think was one of the things that throughout the locker room people talked about and were annoyed by.
Okay. I mean, and listen, I'm not sure how that's on the coach at all, because I'm sure when it's done in Friday's practice, whether it be walkthrough or whether it be full speed, I'm sure you're not messing around with the fans. That's it, Ocho.
If he's where he's supposed to be,
that's it. The outcome might be different. The outcome might be different. Now, there have been times where people have done the right way, and it just so happened they got lucky and they caught it. You can live with it. I can live with
but
that.
I can't live with this.
No.
And that's what I'm saying.
Absolutely not.
And see, what I tell people, hard work doesn't guarantee you anything, but I believe I believe without it, you don't have a chance. See, Ocho, if I go by something and I work as hard as I possibly can and it doesn't happen, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But when people have regret, if I didn't stay out so late, if I didn't drink, had I taken it more serious.
Come on now.
You can have a lifetime of discipline, or you can have a lifetime of regret. Choose wisely.
Hold on. Where my pen and pad at now?
Don't do that. Damn it. Don't do that.
Where my pen and... Baby!
I can't.
Wait, give me, come on, listen. Give me that one more time. You can have a lifetime
discipline
of what?
Or a lifetime of regret. For you to blame the coach, when you see the guy joshing around, the play is going on, and then he's running as hard as he possibly can to try, and then he's late. He's the one that tipped the ball and let Brown catch it, Noah Brown catch it.
Yeah. You're supposed to knock the ball down. Whatever you do. Rule number 1, knock the ball down. Damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I don't get. Look, it's over with. Just move on. He came out better saying, "Hey, look, guys, that was last year. Hopefully, we're better in those situations this year. We got a new coaching staff. Right. Guys are excited. I get that's my rookie year. Had some ups, had some downs. There's some things I can do better. We will get better. We've improved in a lot of areas. We revamped the offensive line. Guys understand me. I understand them. Hey, I'm very excited about this season. But to talk about that play without mentioning a player that should have been, I don't get down like that.
In position?
No.
Yeah, most definitely. Hey, and one thing about them Bears, Unc, I could tell you this. Now, I would just to finish on something positive. Like goddamn Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson, boy, the magic that they finna have and the chemistry they finna have.
They got Roman Doomsday. They got DJ Moore. They improved that offensive line by leaps and bounds. Joe Tooney. They signed a couple of guys. They got 3 guys in free agency.
Yeah. Listen, the offensive creativity alone itself, the Bears going to be must watch. They're going to be must watch. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for them, but they don't have a choice.
I'm excited
because Detroit's in that division. The Packers are in that division. Minnesota's in that division. What choice do you have? If you don't get better, guess what? You'll finish in last again, like you finished for the last several years.